Hello, this is Sabrina with SabrinaSnazzyTips.com, and today I come to you with the Over 50 segment. We're going to talk about the donut hole briefly for those of you that are not already aware. I'm a little bit late to the punch with the changes in 2025, being that we are in April. So we're going to talk about what the donut hole is and how that's been eliminated and ways that you can save when you go to the pharmacy to pick up your prescriptions. This is part of the Over 50 segment, but the latter part, well, really, it's the Medicare segment. So, which I think Medicare age is 62. So, well, I'm also going to talk about. So, a donut hole is described as Medicare Part D prescription drug coverage. Was a temporary period after reaching a plan's coverage limit where beneficiaries paid a higher percentage of drug costs until they reached an annual out-of-pocket maximum. But it has been eliminated as of 2025. Which is great news. So right now, the new system Medicare Part D plans have a $2,000 annual out-of-pocket limit, and once beneficiaries reach that threshold, their plan will pay for all covered medications for the rest of the year. That's great news. Some people have very expensive insurance, very expensive drugs. I know for my dad, it would be March or April, and he'd be paying for a lot of his eye meds for the rest of the year. So this is great news. Hopefully, this is some great news for our Medicare community. This is great news. And one hack that you can use, or a way that you can save money when you go to the pharmacy, you do not have to use your private insurance. Today, I went to the pharmacy. The prescription was going to cost $12, which is not a lot of money. That was through insurance. I asked how much to run it through the pharmacy's prescription plan, which most pharmacies do have this type of plan. It was half the price. It was only $6. This is not an illegal thing. And I know $6 may not sound like a lot of money, but guess what? That's a carton of eggs. And not in addition to that, over a year's time, you can think about how much you'll save. That's just one prescription example. A lot of times there's the $4 prescription drugs. If you go to the doctor, see if the generic version or things that are on the $4 list will be enough to substantiate your health condition. Sometimes people are not able to take generic drugs. Sometimes they don't act as well or perform as well. So talk to your physician to see if that's an option. That's another way to save money. That can cut your prices in half. Because even with insurance, with private insurance, with Medicare, what have you, a lot of times there's preferred drugs, formularies, things of that nature. So a lot of times there may be. Don't be afraid to ask them. You can ask your healthcare provider. You can ask your pharmacist, and hopefully it'll save you a few dollars. So once again, this is Sabrina with SabrinaSnazzyTips.com, bringing you tips for your everyday life. Thank you.